In today's gospel, we meet Mary Magdalene standing outside the tomb, weeping. And she came looking for a dead body, but instead, she encounters the risen Christ. At first, as we have heard in the gospel, Mary Magdalene did not recognize him. But it is only when Jesus calls her by her name that everything changes. And in that moment, her sorrow was turned into joy, her confusion into clarity. And then Jesus gives her a mission to go and tell my brothers. Mary Magdalene becomes the first witness of the resurrection. She goes and proclaims to everyone by saying, I have seen the Lord. And in the first reading from the Acts of the Apostles, we also see Peter, the apostle, doing the same. He was once afraid and weak, just like the rest of the apostles, but now after the Pentecost event, he boldly proclaims that Jesus is Lord and Christ. And because of his witness, thousands were moved and were baptized. Brothers and sisters, this is the message of Easter. We are called to be witnesses of the resurrection. Not just people who quietly believe, but people who live and share that Jesus is alive. And what does it mean to be a witness? A witness is somebody who has encountered Christ, encountered Jesus, the risen Lord, and is not afraid to show it. Not necessarily by preaching, but by living differently. When we choose hope instead of despair, when we forgive instead of holding grudges, when we remain faithful even when life is hard, and when we love even if it costs, this is living as witnesses of the resurrection. Living a different life, witnessing because we have encountered the risen Lord. People today may not listen to long sermons, but they will see our life. They will notice our patience, our kindness, our peace. And they will ask, where does that come from? And the moment that we can actually also respond to them, just like Mary Magdalene, hopefully we will respond by saying, I have also seen the Lord. That is why I am living a different life now. So let us ask ourselves today, if someone looks at my life, will they see a witness of the resurrection? Let us pray for the grace to encounter the risen Christ, especially in this Eucharist, and the courage to share him, not only with our words, but with our lives as witnesses.